It's not unusual for people to ask me, hey, Paul, what do you do? And what does Initiative One do? I'd like to respond with a question. Think with me for a moment. When you think about the leaders that you know, who are the best of the best, when you think about organizations, companies that you admire, you respect how they deliver, what comes to mind? What is it that sets those leaders, those organizations apart from all the rest? We work with a lot of organizations. We work with a lot of leaders, and I like to think that we work with some of the best. And from that experience, we've learned a couple of things, and I'll bet these are things that crossed your mind when I asked the question. What separates the best leaders and the best organizations from all the rest really does fall into a couple of categories. It's how they solve problems and how they make decisions. We begin every day the same. You and I, we start the day with a finite amount of energy, a finite amount of time. And so there's a level playing field when it comes to time and energy, and yet some leaders seem to do more, seem to do better with that energy and with that time. Some companies, the same thing is true. They are effective, they are efficient, they maximize impact with the time, the resources, the energy that they have every day. So how do they do it? Well, there's a bit of a math problem. If you have 100%, and that is equivalent to that time, that energy, the resources that you have, if you start with that at 100%, your choice as a leader is, how will I divvy that up? How will I make decisions? How will I maximize the time and energy I have to solve problems? That 100% in the best companies, the best leaders divide it up this way. 20% is going to be invested in those long-term critical goals, those things that create the greatest impact, not just for today, but for tomorrow. How do they create value? How do they set themselves apart? How do they develop that reputation that comes to mind when I ask a question like I did a few moments ago? That 20% maximizes. It is the 80-20 rule, the Pareto principle. It's the idea that that proper investment in 20% will deliver an 80% impact. Now, what about the other 80%? That 80% is going to be invested in what we largely refer to as operational excellence. It's getting things done. It's all those things that have to get done. It's the must get done list that you have right now in your head, or perhaps you have it written down somewhere on your desk. 80-20, that's 100%. Here's the problem. Here's the math problem. At Initiative One, we look at this math problem not as mathematicians, but as people who come alongside of you to help you solve problems better and make decisions better. The math problem is simply this, that when we connect with companies, when we connect with leaders, we find that often up to 60% of that time and energy goes toward crises in the moment, what we proverbially refer to as firefighting, with all due respect to those who literally do that every day and put their lives on the line. We're talking about drama. We're talking about under the table the issues that siphon away time and energy from the things that create the most impact. 60%. So if 60% is invested in that, it's going to eat into that 100% that should go toward the critical goals and the things that must get done. So where do you get the 60%? You take it away from the things that actually create greater impact. You take it away from quality and excellence in delivering your services and your products to the people you serve every day. We help you solve that problem. How you do it is you eliminate the drama. Eliminate the drama. Most companies, most leaders know they need to do it. They just need a little bit of help in getting it done. That's where we step in. Get those issues that under the table, they're not going to get solved. They're just going to grow and get worse. We put them on the table. We help turn conflict into a trust accelerator rather than an energy vampire. Look forward to connecting with you more. You can find me on LinkedIn. You can reach out to Initiative One on our website, initiativeone.com. Look forward to connecting with you.